Hey everyone, it's Ben Hardy here, and in today's video I'm going to be going over a 2022 Ford F-150 Raptor that is actually available for sale, and it's brand new as well. First and foremost, so a huge shout out and thank you to the Larry Miller Ford Lincoln here in Provo for giving me some time with this Raptor. Reach out to them if you are interested, and I'll basically just give you guys a full tour of the Raptor so you can see this is the spec that you are looking for. On a side note, if you want to save time and money the next time you purchase a car, link to my car buying guide in the description down below as well. Let's get into the video. So with this new generation Raptor, we have the twin-turbo 3.5 liter EcoBoost engine, known as the high output EcoBoost, that produces 450 horsepower and then 510 pound-feet of torque. Goes through a 10-speed automatic transmission. Fuel economy with this package is 15 around town and then 18 on the highway. And I love how it says Ford Performance on it, and then Raptor there in the center as well. It's pretty cool. So I've already reviewed a bunch of Raptors here on the channel, so this is going to be more of like an impromptu tour of this specific Raptor. So first off, just like all other new generation Raptors, you have the venting here in the center of the hood with the Raptor logo that looks really cool. Venting here on the side as well. And then coming here to the front, we've got the orange daytime running lights with the LED headlamps. And then notice it says Raptor there. And then we also have the marker lights here as well, also finished in orange. You guys can see how prominent those are. Look at that. We got the chunky Ford logo here. This one has the front camera. And then notice here with the bumper how that is metallic gray. And we have got the front bash plate here. We also have skid plate protection underneath as well. We've got tow hooks here on the front end, parking sensors. Now we have two sets of fog lights. These are tied into the fog light button, the one that has the cover off. These ones are tied into auxiliary switch number 1. Those are the off-road lights. They're technically not street legal. That's why they have covers on them that says Raptor. They're both rigid lights. These ones are actually brighter than those lights. I know that because, well, I own a Raptor. So anyways, and this one finished in Oxford white. I'll double check the window sticker, but I'm pretty sure that's the color on it. Really cool looking with the truck. Now this one has the beadlock capable wheels. As you guys can see, they're 17-inch wheels. The Raptor does have its own version of these upgraded performance brakes, a little bit better than what you have in a regular F-150. And this one is the 35 package Raptor, so you've got 35-inch tall tires. And then you got independent front suspension with the Fox shocks, live valve Fox shocks. Now there is a 37 package you can get with the new Raptor that's, well, has 37-inch tall tires. I've driven both. I own 37 package myself, and I've driven a bunch of 35 packages, and I can tell you 37 package does feel a little bit more cushiony, but the 35 package feels like it handles a little bit better, especially on road. It doesn't like track as much. We've got these gigantic oversized fender flares with the off-road side steps here, and then notice here with the mirrors how those are body painted, and then no decals here on the hood or on the bedside there on the back as well. And we'll go over the window sticker here a little bit later, but again with the rear tire and wheel setup. Now with this new generation Raptor, we've got the most advanced version of the Fox shocks. We've got 5-link coil suspension in the back end instead of leaf springs. So this rides a lot smoother and articulation is a lot better. Wheel travel is also better. So with this package, we've got like 15 inches of wheel travel in the rear and then like 14 in the front, which is crazy. Marker light here in the back as well. And we have the upgraded LED lights that you can get with the F-150. Notice how it's kind of like black here. Kind of go with the sporty theme because it's Raptor. Now this one has the delete here on the rear with the plaque, which I'm not a huge fan of personally. But, you know, it's still a Raptor, so it still looks cool, but it's, yeah, different. Some people, they'll love this look. I know there's quite a few Raptor aficionados that would only go for this look versus the giant thing. Now, being a more upgraded Raptor, this does have the automatic drop down with the tailgate, as you guys can see. No bed liner on this one, but it's got LED bed lights, and we got an outlet here in the back as well. Cool thing about this is this one has Ford's bed step system and automatic raise up. Now the Raptor has a towing capacity of about 8,000 pounds with the new generation. So there's your practicality with that. Now, this being a 35 package Raptor has the darker colored interior. Notice the contrasted, like, it's kind of like brownish stitching here. Bang & Olufsen sound system. So it also has the upgraded carbon fiber. And here are the seats. It's so cool to see a brand new Raptor interior. Yeah, and then look at that, the Alcantara. Couple cup holders, heated seats down below with all the charging ports. And then notice here with the underseat storage. And then the Raptor is built off of only the Super Crew now, so we've got tons of storage space here in the back. You can't get this in the Super Cab anymore. And then popping over here to the front nose, we got Ford's keypad system. Keyless entry as well with the truck. You can see the padding here. Blind spot monitoring for the mirror. All of our window controls, front two are automatic. Carbon fiber again. And there's speaker for the Bang & Olufsen sound system. 3 different settings for the memory seats. Notice it says Ford Performance. Speaker in the headrest with this one. Now it's got the Raptor logo right there. Perforated leather down the side. And then notice here with the Alcantara, power adjustments as well. And then popping in quickly, got our pedal adjustment, got all of our light controls, mirror lights, and then for the outlet and then the tailgate drop down. Start this one up. So, the Raptor gets the beefier steering wheel here, which looks really cool, feels amazing. It's the best feeling steering wheel in an F-150. Got the nice paddle shifters here on the back. This does have adaptive cruise control, as well as steering assistance, no Blue Cruise. The new 22s have the R mode, which is basically your My mode, basically is what the best way to describe it. So you set it to what you want it to be. But you can also individually customize on the fly the exhaust, the suspension, and the steering. And the exhaust sounds significantly different in the different modes. So like I'll put it into quiet mode. Listen to this. And then compare that to like Baja. It's a huge difference. If you guys are wanting for my Raptor, I drive it usually actually in quiet mode. A lot of times when I'm commuting, so I have a just quieter sound. A lot of times I do sport steering, and then I'll do sport suspension actually. Try it out if you own a Raptor. I just like the feel of that. And then also notice here, 612 miles of range. I don't know if that's exactly accurate. You can expect to average in a 35 package, if you drive it reasonably, mid-teens to high teens actually. If you start getting on the pedal quite a bit, driving it in sport mode all the time, you're gonna get low teens. But we got this full digital gauge cluster that's really cool, like when we change the drive modes. Notice how it gives us different animations. Now in terms of drive modes, you're probably gonna drive it in normal mode most of the time, again, if you're driving reasonably. Sport mode if you're having some fun. And then in terms of off-road modes, Baja most of the time. Notice how we just have like a off-road mode. But yeah, Baja most of the time. And then rock crawl as well, if you're gonna do some crawling. But yeah, it's weird that you just have like a basic off-road mode. That's so strange to me. Anyways, you guys can see we've got a bunch of controls up here. Biggest thing is we have like our off-road cruise control, which is actually really handy. Let's do the one pedal driving with the Raptor. And then we have the full 12-inch display with a 360 camera system, which helps out especially with off-road use to see everything that's happening around you. But it's also a really big truck, so it helps out with parking. Now with the 12-inch display, there's like the main screen, shortcut bar, and then sidebar there. And then the new Raptor comes with 4-wheel auto as well as 4-wheel high and 4-wheel low. You got the 2-wheel high locker on the rear, and then you've got the drive mode select. Now with the Raptor, you've got the Torsen front differential, so that basically acts like a front locker in a sense. And so this is really grippy with crawling circumstances. Dual zone climate, you got the new faces for 22, wireless phone charger, and then we got more carbon fiber trim here. And then notice that we've got the fold down shifter, and it's a really nice interior here in the Raptor actually. Dual glove box setup. Notice some more carbon fiber, the padding on the dash, got the code orange there for the flag. This one's got a panoramic sunroof here, and then all the Raptors have the auxiliary switches, so you can add a bunch of auxiliary items. Again, one is tied into those front fog lights, power sliding window, you know all the normal luxury truck stuff. But let's quickly shut this off so we can look at the window sticker. And let me know what you guys think about this in this white. Kind of has that cool stormtrooper appearance. Actually, I feel like it's a very common color to get a white Raptor. But this is where things get kind of crazy because we have had some price increases. So the base price on a Raptor now, $68,675. Now this one is an 801A group, which is pretty common. Most people, if they're gonna spend almost $70,000 on a Raptor, they're gonna spend the extra money to get the nicer options on this particular one. Also has like the moonroof, all that kind of stuff. Anyways, total MSRP on this 35 package, $81,245. This same exact truck for a 2021 model year, believe it or not, was about a $77,000 truck. And so it's like $4,000 more for the same truck today from an MSRP perspective. But let me know what you guys think about this Raptor spec. Like I said, this one is available at the Ford here in Provo. I think it's pretty cool. If I didn't do YouTube, this is probably what I would have from a spec perspective. Is it just looks clean, right? And from what I've experienced off-road, you don't really need the 37s as cool as they are. that's going to sum things up for our video on this Raptor. Again, a huge shout out and thank you to the Larry Schmiller Ford Lincoln here in Provo for giving me some time with the Raptor. Check out the inventory in the description down below. I'll see you guys in the next video.